Hare Krishna. Is Bhajan greater than Seva or is Seva greater than Bhajan? Srila Prabhupada always emphasized Seva in his teachings. Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj also often criticized those who leave their service to God in the temple, go to Vrindavan or Radhakund to perform their bhajan in secluded places, but eventually ends up by becoming victims of Maya. Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj, roaring like a lion, warned everyone, those who wish to walk the path of devotion, that they must not abandon service to the Lord and in the name of bhajan in secluded place should not criticize the Acharyas who are spreading the cult of Bhakti worldwide, a movement that is started by Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. From Thakur Bhakti Vinod to Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj, all our Acharyas have in unison condemned such critics. Does this mean that Seva is greater than Bhajan? No, that is not the meaning. The truth is revealed through the life of Acharyas. Today's video presents the essence of such a teaching. In 1887, a historic miracle occurred that would determine the future of Vaishnavism. It became a pivotal lesson in the life of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, a key figure of the modern Krishna consciousness movement. Though this was a crucial event, very few people know about it. Like all pure devotees, Thakur Bhakti Vinod wished to be completely absorbed in bhajan of Sri Sri Radha Krishna. He had even planned to renounce his worldly work and spend the rest of his life in Vrindavan, immersed in devotion to Lord Sri Sri Radha and Krishna, away from material existence. A Vaishnav always seeks the blessings of God and other Vaishnavas. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur went to the famous Lord Tarakeswar temple in West Bengal to seek blessings. One night, while staying there, Lord Tarakeswar appeared to him in a dream and said, "You wish to go to Vrindavan, but there is still much seva left in Navdeep Dham. You have much to do here. Who will ensure it is completed if you leave? Therefore stay in Navdeep and continue your service." Obeying the Lord's instruction, Thakur Bhakti Vinod gave up his plan to go to Vrindavan, dedicating himself to a life of bhajan only. At that time, Thakur Bhakti Vinod was serving as a magistrate under British rule. That same year, he was transferred to Krishnanagar near Navadip. While working there, he began residing in Navadip and eventually discovered the birthplace of Mahaprabhu in Mayapur, a site that had been lost. He spent his life in Navadip, continuing his service and spreading devotion worldwide. If he would have left to Vrindavan, then Mahaprabhu's birthplace would have never been discovered. The Seva performed in Navadip by Thakur Bhakti Vinod laid the foundation stone for the modern Krishna consciousness movement, a movement that has become a lifeline of millions of souls worldwide. This pastime of Lord Tarakeswar is documented in the biography of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Perhaps Lord Shiva also wants this to happen, that in this Kali Yuga, the Krishna consciousness movement should spread all over the world and thus prevented Thakur Bhakti Vinod from leaving to Vrindavan. Lord Shiva always desires that Krishna Bhakti spreads worldwide, and therefore he always helps the devotees who propagate Lord Chaitanya's message. In our previous video, we discussed how a Vaishnav should worship Lord Shiva. Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj established that devotees must never disrespect Lord Shiva and should worship him only to gain unflinching devotion at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. The greatest of all Vaishnavas, Lord Shiva, can fulfill all desires. That's why devotees should pray to Lord Shiva solely for the purpose of attaining love for Krishna. If one will get the blessings of Lord Shiva, then his success in this path of devotion is guaranteed. An example of this was shown by Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj through a pastime. We have mentioned in our last video about Barangada Devi Dasi, where Lord Tarakeswar helped her to take shelter of Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj. Before becoming a Vaishnav, she was a devotee of Lord Shiva, and she continued worship of Lord Shiva even after initiation from Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj. Her god sister and closest friend Manorama Devi Dasi remembers, "We were very close and lived in the same neighborhood. I often visited her home and she visited ours. We used to go to the ISKCON temple together every day. One day I noticed pictures of Lord Shiva in the temple at her home. She was worshipping Lord Shiva. I immediately asked her, 'You are now a Vaishnav. Even after taking initiation from a Vaishnav Guru, why are you worshipping Lord Shiva?' Those who worship Lord Shiva are Saivas, while Vaishnavas worship only Lord Vishnu or Krishna." Barangada Devi found this believable, that she was now a Vaishnav, not a Saiva. But how could she remove Lord Shiva from the throne? Her heart was filled with gratitude for Lord Shiva's mercy. She went to Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj and asked him, "I am worshipping Lord Shiva at my home. Is this a mistake? Should I remove the pictures of Lord Shiva from my temple?" Srila Gurudev asked, "Who told you this?" "Manorama told me," she answered hesitantly. Gurudev said, "What does she know? Are Baba, Lord Shiva only sent you to me. How can you not worship him? You can worship him, but always pray only for Krishna Bhakti. Lord Shiva only bestowed Krishna Bhakti in you and protected you in this path." Hearing this from Srila Gurudev, she became very pleased and she continued worshipping Lord Shiva at her home. Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj's instruction here is not a general directive for everyone. It was a specific instruction given in a particular context to a specific person. Devotees should not think that Maharaj is telling everyone to worship Lord Shiva. However, one thing is clear: whoever worships Lord Shiva should ask only for Krishna Prema and nothing else. Lord Shiva can grant us that love for Krishna. We should not worship him for any other material blessing. Lord Shiva is always ready to help the devotees so that they can become pure devotees of Lord Krishna. If we receive Lord Shiva's blessings, the obstacles on the path of devotion will surely be removed. Now returning to our main topic, Bhajan or Seva, which is greater? We have seen a real-life example here. Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj made it clear that both Bhajan and Seva are equally important in their pure state. But first, one must purify oneself. People entangled in Maya cannot perform Bhajan properly. One must have the right to chant. In Kali Yuga, we are all karma adhikari. Therefore, we can engage in karma, but not yet in Bhajan. If we attempt intense Bhajan prematurely, gradually it will lead to aparadh. When a Guru engages us in Seva, it awakens the right to Bhajan within us. Until we reach that stage, we must purify ourselves through Seva under the guidance of a Guru who is coming under the disciplic succession. One has to follow the instruction of Guru as it is. Seva is the only means to purify ourselves. There is no alternative to purifying the senses except through service. Once our senses are purified from the influence of Maya through Seva, we can then serve Lord Krishna with pure senses. And that service in essence is nothing other than Bhajan. As stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya 19:166, when pure devotion is established, love for the Lord arises. In essence, pure devotion means Seva. Seva and Bhajan are one and the same. There is no difference. Those who don't know, they differentiate between Bhajan and Seva. Our Acharyas demonstrated through their lives that Seva is Bhajan and Bhajan is Seva. Service performed with a pure and simple heart is true Bhajan. Bhajan done without a simple heart and mind, without sincerity, is merely outward show. If we seek genuine Krishna Prema, we must purify ourselves. When we perform Bhajan with a pure heart, that itself is Seva, and the service we do is Bhajan. Hare Krishna.